Welcome back, y'all. My name is AJ. I'm here to yap about Kingdom Hearts Re-Chain of Memories. Reverse. Alright, let's head over to... yeah, Agrabah. Still a little congested, so I'm sorry if I make gross noises. So there is no novel or manga content for Riku in Neverland. Agrabah. He was in Agrabah. It was very brief, if you remember correctly. But yeah, I'm just gonna show like one battle to show off this deck. Right, back attack increases the damage from behind.
Come on.
There we go. Let's impulse gather everyone together.
Your Majesty!
Go to sleep.
Take this!
There we go. And a slight for good measure. Yeah, the manga version of Reverse to Birth is very rushed compared to Sora's version, which actually like takes the full story into account. But alright, I'll see you at the boss. Alright, boss time. There's not many blues we have to choose from. Because only blues he's got is save points and mingling worlds. Because he has no chess, he has no moves, anything like that. Alright. What if Riku actually jumped down to help Sora fight Jafar? Oh. Beat up Gilger Godfrey. So the goal is... get breaks. You get rapid breaks if you do it right away.
Like it.
Okay. Riku. It's constantly shifting positions. I guess I could... ow. That's the problem. I don't have anything higher than A here.
Take this.
Jafar. Up, boulder.
Darkness.
Thank you. Double thank you.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, come on! He did his fucking DM right as I got the platforms up.
Yeah.
I know zeros in my deck. Thank you.
Yeah.
This air combo is awesome, though.
Yeah. Your Majesty. Time's up.
There we go. Mickey and Riku, light and dark, working in perfect balance. And of course, we got the Jafar card, which is still pretty good. More darkness. The minimum DP point to enter dark mode will always be, what do you call it? Yeah, it's always gonna be 30. So at some point we're gonna surpass how much we need for entering dark mode. Alright, so I think we just go in here. Do I have a sleep in darkness? Sure, why not? Everyone go the fuck to sleep. That should lead to Conqueror's Spite. Yes, it does. Alright, bye Agrabah. Riku's never gonna touch this world again. No one waiting for us this time.
What's happening to Sora?
I thought you were ordering takeout.
Naminé's
I thought that was
powers are
your
being
job
used
today.
to shuffle his memories as we speak. Marluxia may well succeed in getting his puppet. Sora would be a valuable asset to the organization. But Marluxia and Larxine's actions, they leave me quite uneasy.
Do we file an HR report? Nah,
And
that'll
then
take too
there
long
is
to get through
Axel.
Psyx.
Who knows what that one is thinking?
Vexen should take care of this. His replica is soon to be completed.
But Vexen despises Marluxia. Think of the mess it would make.
He'll be
So we
fine.
must tell him. Isn't it better that Vexen clean up the mess than leave it to us?
What's the worst that could happen? Alright. The last card we have here, Neverland. And it actually has some, content in the light novel, so you'll be hearing my narration for the next few minutes. Hope it's entertaining. The world through the door was one Riku knew. He walked into the swaying deck, placing each step firmly. At some point, the darkness enveloping him had receded, and he had changed back to normal again. The power of darkness, Riku mumbled and looked up to where the moon hung in the sky. He heard the sound of the waves against the ship, Captain Hook's ship. Here in a little cabin, he watched Kairi in her unmoving, sleep-like state. Riku's hair gleamed silver in the moonlight, ruffled by the sea breezes. He climbed the stairs up to the quarterdeck. From there, he could see out over the whole ship. Sora, he murmured, the name of his friend. Who couldn't possibly be here? There was no one to be seen at all. Riku clenched his fists and closed his eyes. Behind them, what came up was the image of Sora, calling to him as he stood there on the quarterdeck. I wanted to see you too, Riku. I felt disgusting when he heard those words. Kairi. Riku turned to look at the mask. He could also see her sleeping there, like a phantom. But without a heart, it wasn't Kairi at all. That's why I wanted to get her heart back. Except, I was the one who could. Worse than that, I was here, commanding the Heartless, trying to destroy Sora. Who's there? Riku turned around at a sudden intrusion of another voice. A shadow unsteadily rose up from underneath his feet. It was standing in front of him. The shadow attacked. Right, I controlled Sora's shadow here and made him fight him. His own pitch-black shadow. The thing facing Riku now looked like his shadow, or that of his former self when he used the powers of darkness. As he swung at the shadow with Soul Eater, a dark aura came over him. The shadow laughed at Riku, who cloaked again in darkness and disappeared. Is it really this hopeless? Riku stared at his hands, wreathed in dark power. The moon still shone down on him. In a dark room, he gazed into a crystal ball. Somewhere else in the castle, he gazed into the crystal ball. Inside the crystal ball, Riku was staring down at his hands. That one is afraid of the dark, Vexen whispered to him. From his expression, it was impossible to say what the boy might be feeling. But you are different, aren't you? You have no fear of the dark. The boy nodded in reply. Now go. Let the darkness into you and defeat him. He nodded once more and left the room. Back in Neverland, Riku's went through the gently rocking ship. All he found, of course, was Heartless, the same Heartless he had once commanded. Up on the quarterdeck where he saw Sora and Kairi, they were only illusions. He couldn't find the people he truly wanted to see. Are there only dark things in my world of memories? Does that mean I belong in darkness? That can't be right! Riku's Soul Eater sliced through the Heartless. It felt like every time he fought, the stench of darkness clinging to him grew worse. Why? Why is this happening? The harder he tried to run from it, the stronger it became. Riku stood the hole next to the captain's cabin. You had to hurt someone else to get her heart back, then that's just gonna make her sad! The word Sora shouted at him. The place seemed to echo in his ears. Is this my punishment? Do I deserve this because I tried to take Kairi's heart back by using darkness? Just believe! The light will never give up on you. You'll always find it, even in the deepest darkness. That's what the king told me. But I still can't believe in it. No one stays with me. Not even the king. How can I get this darkness out of me? Riku ran down the stairs and back onto the deck. The night wind was cool on his face. So refreshing it was easy to take it in and not think of anything at all. Carried you over the ocean and felt a little bit like the winds that blew on Destiny Islands. That was comforting. Well, now boy, what happened to that bold spirit of yours? The voice rang over the deck. Riku looked up. It was Hook, one of those who worked with Maleficent, the captain of the ship. So, there you are. If I get rid of you, I'll be able to leave. Is that the deal? You turn against your old shipmate? Hook sneered, with a much more cruel smile than even Riku remembered. If you greet your friends with the end of a sword, you only end up alone. When were you ever my friend? Riku lunged forward. Hook caught solely over his namesake, the hook he had placed in one hand. I was once, wasn't I? You belong to the darkness, just like us. I did not! Lying to yourself is bad form. Hook pushed Riku back and sent him sprawling. I'm not lying to anyone. I only love one of you because I was trying to help Kairi. Do you think the reason matters? You were one of us, and now you betray your fellows? Shut up! Hook was never my friend, and neither was Maleficent. Sora and Kairi are my friends. Good. You'll give more strength to the darkness that way, Riku. I'm not letting it get any stronger. Riku got on his feet and lifted his sword again. Is that so? Take a look at yourself, boy. Prompted, Riku looked. The darkness was spreading around him again. The smell of it. No matter where you go, you'll never escape the dark. Hook's sword drove Riku into a corner. You're wrong! Riku whirled around, swinging Soul Leader hard as he was trying to shake off the aura of darkness that surrounded him. Accept the darkness in yourself, Riku! Stop talking! Riku's strike connected into Hook, and the fight began. Alright. Hook. There we go. Door requirements aren't too bad right now. Alright. You're not my friend, pal. So we're gonna try to get him into a stun lock.
Come on! Yeah! Like it! Darkness!
There we go. That's what you want to do. 1, 2. There we go. And that's Hook. Easy as pie. And the first batch of Disney World's done. Hook, second chance. Maybe useful. Alright, so for this floor, we should be able just to go right across the hall. Yeah, that's why I let those doors open. Yeah, just head down the center path of this world and then make a, the splitting doorways here. Alright, so, spoiler alert. Once we exit this floor, we're gonna be fighting the boss, and you probably know who it's gonna be at this point. It's gonna be our 5th fucking time fighting him this game, because holy shit, we needed to use all those GBA assets as much as we can. Alright, let's go.
Huh? What are you supposed to be? Surprised? I guess you should be.
I'd be freaking out right now.
After all, I look just like you.
I also love how David differentiates the voices between Riku and
I'll
Replica.
tell you what I am. I'm an exact replica of you that Vexen made from your data. So you're a fake me. Not a fake! I don't care if you're real.
Finally
You're
found
not better.
you, faker. We are not quoting
We
Sonic
share
in this
the
video.
same body and the same talents. But there is one easy way to tell us apart, though.
I love that point so much.
Unlike you, I fear nothing. Are you calling me a coward? You're afraid of the dark.
That's a
The
very
darkness
childish way to
inside
put
you
it.
still frightens you, no matter what you say. But I'm different. I embrace the darkness. I can make it do whatever I want.
Like, give me cool threads.
So, I can wipe the floor with you.
Alright, time for a mirror match. We're gonna try to put him into stun lock. Alright, time to put you into stun lock as best as we can. So first, we gotta do everything it takes to get into dark mode.
Take this! Yeah. Like it! Darkness!
There we go.
You gotta be kidding.
I can do that too, the bitch.
Vanish! How can I lose to you?
Quite simple. I know how to stun lock. You can't. Does he give us anything? No, he doesn't. Probably should upgrade my HP soon.
Hey, fake! I thought I heard you say you were gonna wipe the floor with me. Don't forget I'm still new. I'll get stronger and stronger. The next time we fight, you're finished. Then let's fight now!
I'm gonna kill you now! No mercy from these protagonists.
It's nice having darkness on my side. You are so missing out. How could you be scared
I've
of
been
something
using
that
dark
can be
mode to
so
kick your
thrilling?
ass. I feel like that's the
Enough.
narrative dissonance there.
So now the coward is playing tough.
Players
So long,
actively want to
real
go to
thing.
dark mode, but Riku's
Hope you
trying to
don't
resist
miss
it.
me. Come back! No way. I'm not a coward.
I'm a coward. He's just a meathead. That dopey ass smile. Also, can someone please turn on the fucking light in here?
So, how is the real thing?
He's spineless. In no time at all, I'll be better than him.
In the meantime, would you be interested in meeting another who's considered a hero?
You mean Sora. I hear he's somewhere in the castle. You want me to take care of him?
We'll see. Yes. I intend to make good use of you.
However, you share my weakness
No
to fire.
worries.
So just
The
don't get
real
hit by his
Riku is
fire.
nothing. Sora won't be either. They're no match for me.
God damn teleporting.
Come out! Show yourself, fake!
Why can't I use Dark Quarters yet?
Fake? Oh no. That's not exactly the right word.
Hello.
What are you saying? Isn't he just a copy of me?
More like a model. He is an example of what you should try to be. He accepts the darkness. Just like you once couldn't help but accept me. But now you are afraid. Perhaps you are the one who is being fake.
That is very
Fake when you
cringe of
pretend
you,
to have no
Riku.
fear.
When have I been afraid of the dark?
Inside of the card worlds, you grapple desperately with the darkness.
Oh, that lip flap was not matching
Desperation
really well.
is fear. You fight the darkness because it is what frightens you.
Be quiet!
I don't have any cool counters, so I resort to violence!
Stubborn boy.
That's a different catch.
Then continue your fight if you must. Eventually, you will learn. You cannot resist the darkness.
Olympus Coliseum, Wonderland, Halloween Town, and Atlantica. The worlds Riku did not visit in Kingdom Hearts. Channeled in the darkness. Alright, we're going to Olympus Coliseum first. Just gonna knock that one out of the park. There's no... Once again, the Coliseum never showed up in the novel version of KH1 or Recom. So, I'm gonna walk in, I'll show you one mob fight, and then I'll cut to the boss. Olympus Coliseum. Alright, what type of deck are we working with here? Oh, pretty decent so far. Retrograde. Oh, reverses the values. Oh, okay, this is how you get Dark Aura in this world. Okay, I see. I see what it's doing with this deck. Because you got so many ones, but those ones will become 9s with the Power Wild card. Alright, I'll see you when we're beating up Hades. Alright. Luckily, we have some excess of blues. There we go. Now let's go put the pain onto Hades. Alright, time to put on the pain on Hades.
Take that! Take that!
Yeah, like it!
Take that!
Darkness!
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Your Majesty! Come on! Vanish!
Goodbye.
This isn't happening!
2 Dark Auras. Nice. That's how you really just keep anyone in timeout. And DP. Okay, maybe we should focus a little bit more on HP from now on. Alright, so now we have to go up and down and all around. Yeah, the fixed cards can be like annoying, like just fighting your impulse of what you want your cards to have, but at the same time, oops. Wait, I can run away. I don't have to worry about achievements anymore. Bye-bye. Yeah, that's how running away works if you haven't seen it yet. Okay, we're going all the way to the left. This is why... Convert this to 0. Try not to get hit in the booty by a shadow. Swiggity swoogity. Oh. It's quite a lot of 8s we have there. Tranquil Darkness, though. Basic ass bitch room. I like the dark. I'm not afraid of the dark. And I will show you. We're running to this very dark room. Oh god, there's enemies in here. Piece of cake. Sorry, like 90% of my brain is filled with either DBZA quotes or SpongeBob quotes. There is no in between. Man, 7's not my lucky number.
How can we help you, Vexen? It's not very often we see you.
So this is after Sora's
I
spawn
came
look
to
scene
lend
for the
you a
first time
hand.
and remembers
You
nomination's
obviously
name.
believe this Sora has much potential, but I remain unconvinced he is truly worth such coddling. I think an experiment would show if he really is of any value to us.
Well, here we go again. It's just an excuse, so you can carry out your little experiments, that's all.
I'm a scientist. Experiments are what I do. Yes.
That's my main
Whatever.
personality trait.
You can do
look
what you
scene.
want. But you know, I think testing Sora is just a cover for testing your valet.
Valet? He's the product of pure research.
What he actually is a toy.
You should just learn to be quiet.
Silencing women? That's not very woke of you,
Anyway,
Vexen.
Since you came all this way, you're gonna need this. A humble gift to my elder. I hope you use it to put on a very good show for us.
And this is where the cutscene ends normally, but we get the continuation of it. Knowing the truth about the replica.
That card holds the memories of Sora and Riku's home.
It's just a card. What good is that?
With a little help from Naminé, you'll have all the real Riku's memories.
I love the noises the code makes
Maybe
whenever
we
they
can
move.
get her
It's
to
such
make
a
you
nice
forget you're
attention to
nothing
detail.
but a fake. In other words, we'll remake your heart so you can be exactly the same as the real Riku, okay?
You want to remake my heart?
Well, like a
The real
rebirth of your
Riku
heart.
is a wimp who's afraid of the dark. What do I want with the heart of a loser?
Any objections, Vexen? After all, you do want to test Sora, don't you?
It must be done.
How can you? Are you betraying me?
I told you I would make good use of you, didn't I?
No.
Relax, kiddo. I don't think it's gonna hurt that much.
That much.
I'll hurt you.
You do not have the real Riku's comebacks. In the manga, Larkstein just fucking tosses him on the table in a really
Stupid
brutal
little
panel.
toy. Think you could defeat me? Where would you ever get a thought like that? But look on the bright side.
Naminé's
Along with
face
everything
here.
else in your head, Naminé will erase the memory of me knocking you flat. Instead, she will implant the loveliest little memories you could ever hope for. It's no big deal that they're all lies.
No.
That fucking face.
No!
Ah, poor Replica. Hardly knew him. In battle with the darkness' heart, Riku met someone who looked just like him, a replica crafted by Vexen, a member of the organization. The replica commanded darkness freely and called Riku cowardly for shedding the dark. Meanwhile, agents of the organization laid their rivalry bare. Sora and Riku seems the reason they control the castle. But why? Look at that, we almost have every card in the game. Haha. Riku Replica. Replica of Riku created from Vexen's real data of the Unlike the real Riku, he wields darkness freely, but is burned by the fact that he is nothing more than a fake hedgehog. I mean, Riku. Vexen, number 4 in the organization. He, Lexus, and Vexen has been the group since its inception, and there is no love lost between them and the neophytes like Marluxia. After battling Riku, Vexen turned to the events unfolding above ground, but successful failures led to his termination by Axel. Alright, next world. Yeah, we're going to Atlantica. I have no justification why Riku's going here at all. What would Riku's fish form look like? Okay, for this world, I'm gonna be reading excerpts from 2 chapters of the Chain of Memories light novel. Well, the Chain of Memories light novel. This is all gonna focus on Riku Replica, so hope you all enjoy me yapping while you see me beating up fish. He was inside the darkness, thick and black as ink. Where am I? I can't see anything. I can't hear anything. Who am I? He could see himself. The boy looked over his body. Blue pants and a yellow shirt. Black gloves and black wristbands. His hair, he could just see it. That was silver. This is... me? But something felt terribly off. It didn't feel like this was his own body. Except it was. Wasn't it? The boy began walking. Everything around him was pitch dark. Couldn't tell whether he had really been moving. But feeling like he was going away anyway, the boy walked. The door will open soon. Heard a voice say, "Who's there?" He shouted and touched his own throat in surprise. That's what I sound like? You have nothing to fear. There's no need to fear the darkness. Now go, hero of darkness. I feel like he heard this voice somewhere before, but he couldn't remember who it may be. Actually, he couldn't remember anything at all. Out of nowhere, light opened up in front of him. The boy shut his eyes off against the dazzling brightness. Then a soft rush of sound came. Was it the ocean? Slowly, he would open his eyes to see a wide expanse of blue water. The waves lapped at a beach of sand nearly as white as a sea foam. 2 boys and 2 girls sat on the shore, leaning close together as they talked. He was not far away, but they didn't seem to notice him at all. Why do we always do what Riku says? The brown-haired boy angrily sprang on his feet. Sora, wait! The red-haired girl went after him. Oh, the brown-haired boy's name was Sora. The 2 left behind was a boy with silver hair and a girl with light blonde hair. The silver-haired boy was dressed the same as himself. Blue pants, yellow shirt, black gloves, and wristbands, silver hair, that was the same too. His eyes were blue. Nominate, aren't you going after him too? The silver boy stood up and brushed sand from his pants. But if I do, you'll be all alone, Riku. The girl called Nominate replied in the tiny voice still sitting. She had a sketchbook and crayons. I don't mind being alone, said Riku, turned away from her. But Sora has Kairi. You got me. Huh? Riku looked at Nominate again. Bit of color had come to her cheeks. She giggled softly. Riku, can I draw your face? She laid out the crayons beside her and opened the sketchbook. Scribble, scribble. And like magic, the blank white page gave way to Riku's smile. Riku and Nominate laughed together. Hey, you kids, said the boy with no name. But the moment he spoke, the world spun into nothing. He slept inside a huge pod. A man in a black coat with a hole pulled over his head stood there. The boy opened his eyes. Seeing him awake, the man pushed his hood back, revealing long, dull blonde hair and a sallow face. Conversion, 13% complete. The 3 of them ran on the seashore. 3. Kairi, Sora, and him. Wait up, Sora! He shouted. Kairi was chasing Sora, and he was behind them. They were playing together. Hurry up, Riku! Kairi called over his shoulder. It was the same name as that silver-haired boy at the beach. My Riku? Is that my name? Then that boy was me? Come on, Riku! You're such a slowpoke! Sora yelled, far ahead. So, it's true. I'm Riku? But his vision went strange, warped, and he stopped. The soughing of the waves turned ugly in his ears. No, it wasn't the sea. He couldn't hear that anymore. There was something weirder. What was that noise? Then he stood in nothing but gray, and he fell again into nothingness. The boy stood in front of a little cave. You could hear an awful sound, like an enormous growling. But wasn't that sound they'd been hearing something uglier? Shh! Quiet! Turned around and looked at the other boy behind him. That was Sora. Gotta be careful. So they were right about to go inside. Right, Sora had been saying there was a monster in this cave, so they come back together and try and catch it. That was a huge adventure for us back then. Soon the cave had a great big hole in it. The blue sky leaked in. See, it was just the wind making that noise. That's all. I wish it was a monster. Sora folded his hands behind his head, sighing with overblown disappointment. The wind began to blow over the cave again, moaning and howling. Huh? Wait, what's that over there? Sora ran back to the cave and he spotted something. A window? No, wait, it's bigger than that. In a hurry, the boy followed Sora. A door? There was a big door. One looked familiar. He must have seen it before. But where? He looked at it closely. There was no doorknob or keyhole to be found. Probably the way to open it, though, he said, looking back at Sora kicked at a pebble. Sora was a year younger than him, but sometimes the boy thought he really acted like a little kid. Hey, Sora! When we grow up, let's get off this island. We're going on real adventures, not this kid stuff. Sora looked at him and grinned. The wind raised another terrible growl. The boy looked behind him. The door began to shine with a golden light, and then the light swallowed him up. It hurt. His heart hurt. His breath hurt. Why did it have to hurt this much? He was in a dim chamber. Everything was lavishly decorated, but still felt lonely somehow. The boy clutched his chest in pain. Riku! At the sound of the name, he looked up suddenly to see a tall woman cloaked in all black. She had a staff in her hand, and it came blooded with every step. Some kind of awful smell was clinging to her. Remember, relying too heavily on the dark powers could cost you your heart, she said. That seems to be your problem, he tried to say, but the words stuck in his throat. Why was he thinking like that? How did he know her? Because I'm the one called Riku? He didn't know. He didn't understand anything. The boy floated inside the pod. Do you understand me, Replica? Hearing the voice, he slowly opened his eyes. There in front of him was the man in the black coat with long, dull hair. A cold, cruel smile that clung to his lips gave the boy a terrible, shivering feeling. You will become stronger, said the man, because whatever power the hero of darkness has will be yours. At that point, the boy closed his eyes again. Conversion. 35% complete.
Kairi, thanks.
Right. I really liked Kairi. She was special to me. But Kairi liked Sora. I always knew that. In that moment, he really wanted to tell Kairi how he felt. But he couldn't do it. The voice whispered to him somewhere. He turned. Who was that? Before he knew it, the sea had turned black as ink. What is it that you want? Riku seemed to murmur right next to him. Around the ground turned black, too. Darkness was spreading out from him, and eventually covered him completely. I'll make your wishes come true. He wants someone else to grant his wishes. He wanted to earn those things for himself. But back then, I wanted Kairi to be mine, no matter what it took. I did. No, it was Riku who wanted to do that. Willing to do whatever it took. Everything faded to black. It was his own room, the castle. Bliss's castle. Hollow Bastion. Kairi. Sora. Said he wouldn't do anything to get Kairi's powers back. Even meant getting his hands dirty with darkness. The boy rose from the bed and walked out. Climbed the stairs to the tall tower, he reached a small balcony at the very top. He liked to look out the view from there. Felt like there was a gaping hole in his heart where the wind blew through. Like he was the only person in the whole wide world. Cold wind brushed at his cheeks. When he woke up, he was standing on the beach. Sora appeared in Namine's sketchbook. That doesn't look like me at all! Nami looked up at us anxiously. She was drawing a portrait of Sora in her sketchbook. Apparently there was something about it Sora didn't like. I think it does, said the boy as he looked at the drawing. It captured Sora's perfect, pouty face perfectly. It does not! Sora yanked the sketchbook out of Namine's hand. Sora, give it back! She cried, but not before Sora began ripping the pages. Hey, Sora! Before their eyes, the sketchbook was getting torn to shreds. You're so mean. Namine crouched down, trying to gather up the shreds of paper, but Sora shoved her and stomped on the pieces. How could you? Sora, I don't ever want to see you again! He shouted, starting to cry, and then everything faded. Back in the castle. You're serious, Larkstein said, a little condescendingly. Of course, Vexen knocked at the panel. Beside him, Namine gazed at the boy in the pod. I'm so sorry. She had no idea whether her quiet murmur could reach him. Conversion. 43% complete.
No, you're... Riku! What are you doing here?
Not happy to see me? Let me know if I'm getting in the way. You know, of something that's more important.
Huh? I didn't mean that.
Spare the excuses. I bet that you had all but forgotten about me.
Are you crazy? Come on, I came all this way looking for you.
But you're not anymore, right? Now it's only Naminé that you're looking for. You don't care about me, just like you never cared. At all. About her feelings.
Nominees?
I knew it. Never even gave it a thought, did you? Just 'cause you want to see Naminé. Sorry. Doesn't go both ways. Tell you the truth, Naminé doesn't even want to look at your face. Why not? You should ask your memories. Why Naminé disappeared from the islands. Remember that, and you'd know.
Did I do something? Is it my fault? Riku.
Go home, Sora. I'll care for Naminé. Anyone who goes near her goes through me!
What's wrong with you? We're supposed to be friends!
Please, Sora. Since when have you ever cared about me? Naminé's not the only one who's sick of looking at you. So am I!
Riku, stop it! Oh, Riku, please wait!
Somewhere, far away, Larxene and Vexen leaned over the boy collapsed on the floor in the corridor. Ugh, I told you he wasn't ready yet, said Larxene, prodding the boy with her foot. This is all your fault for rushing things, Vexen. I seem to recall you saying that Sora already made it to that floor. Vexen hoisted the boy's limp body and turned away from her. Larxene folded her arms. Now what are you doing? She asked as she could hardly concern her. His memory is still in the process of being rewritten. And if the helix of his memory should break down in the midst of that process, the replica himself will break down. Isn't that so, Naminé? Yes, Naminé's tiny voice replied. She stared at the boy who was white as a sheet. So, all we have to do is complete his memories and send him to battle with the hero, said Vexen, left him with Naminé in tow. Stop. Feeling as he heard a feeble voice, Naminé turned. Replica? What is it, Naminé? Vexen asked. She closed her eyes for a brief moment and then followed him. Naminé sat on the sandy beach, drawing pictures. Sora and himself and Kairi grinned up from her sketchbook. How come you're not in the picture, Naminé? Said the boy, peering at the page. 'Cause I can't see my own face. Oh, the boy thought that was kind of sad. Of course Naminé can't see herself when she's together with us, laughing. That's just the way it is, but... How about I draw you then, huh? The boy picked up Naminé's crayons and started drawing, himself and Naminé smiling. A great big shining sun over their heads. We were always laughing together, the two of us. We were happy. How's this? The boy showed her the sketchbook page where he'd drawn their laughing faces. It wasn't anywhere near as good as Naminé's drawings, but she smiled sweetly. Thanks, Riku. The sound of the waves on the shore was so nice. The moment he thought that, shouting rang from somewhere. What? The boy turned and suddenly beneath his feet, the scene had changed. Darkness spread out from it, and the world spun and tilted. Grasping for breath as he ran, the boy asked himself why. He made the Keyblade his, but had returned to Sora. Is Sora really stronger than me? Or is it something else? We were always rivals, and I always won. Except when it was about that, about Kairi. Maybe I really am no match for him after all. Power to defeat anyone. Power of darkness. Darkness on my side. I'll never lose. And the boy kept running. He was in the darkness again. Nothing but pitch black darkness. He had no idea which way to go. The distance, his voice, his heart, he felt everything be swallowed up by the darkness. Had he been here before? The boy cocked his head. The boy heard a voice call out, Riku! Right, my name is Riku. Riku! He listened to a voice in the darkness. Who was it? Riku opened his eyes and sunlight streamed in. Too bright. Riku! Whoa! Naminé's face suddenly appeared in front of his eyes. He sat bolt upright. Don't scare me like that, Naminé. Oh, you don't got scared, Riku, said Naminé, but she looked a little sad. You seemed kind of upset, that's all. I was dreaming. Some kind of dark thing was giving me this power. Well, I bet you get stronger on your own. But even as she said that, there was still a trace of sorrow on her face. Sora will too, the boy replied. Naminé shook her head. No, you were going to be the stronger one. Besides, there is... Hey, Riku? What? The boy stood up, brushing sand from his pants. What if I told Sora it's his fault I'm leaving the island? What are you talking about, Naminé? You're not going anywhere. The boy laughed. She won't go anywhere. We were going to all stay on the islands to keep playing together. Actually, Bit by bit, Naminé seemed to fade in front of him. Hey! Naminé! I'm sorry, Riku. I mean, Replica. Naminé! He cried, but then he fell into darkness once more. Naminé stood in front of machinery. There wasn't very much left. A little more tweaking to do with his memory, but the moment she reached out to touch the panel, someone spoke from behind her. Naminé's shoulders jumped. What are you doing, Naminé? You weren't about to mess with that fake's memories on your own time, were you? Slowly, Naminé turned around to see who addressed her. It was Larxene, standing there with a little smirk. Cat got your tongue again? Naminé turned away again and looked at the boy's face displayed on the monitor. Conversion, 87% complete. Go, guys! Kairi shouted. The clack of wooden swords meeting each other echoed down the beach. The boy blocked Sora's attack with a cocky smile. Gotcha! He cried and flung Sora back. Sora went spiraling out into the sand, then found the end of the other boy's wooden sword at his throat. Oh, man! Sora sighed and raised his hand in surrender. You still got a ways to go, huh, Sora? Said the boy, grinning, grasping Sora's hand to help him back up. Sora grinned back and let the boy pull him to his feet. Watch out! I'll beat you next time. Yeah, you think so? The boy replied with a smirk and threw his wooden sword on the beach. They always had sword fights, but actually the swords were just pieces of driftwood that had washed and put the sword. These never really touched a real blade. Sophie was watching their battle too. She ran over them. Gee, Riku, you're really good! My turn next! Tidus picked up a piece of driftwood from the sand. Alright, I got you this time. Still clutching the stick in hand, Sora raised it at Tidus. The boy watched them, his spirits high. The boy stood in the unending darkness. Again? He didn't know how many times to be standing here like this. What was the deepest impression in his uncertain memory was the inky expanse of darkness. Amid that, Sora, Kairi, and Naminé would float up and vanish. You'll wake up soon, someone said. The boy looked around. What is your name? Asked the voice from the darkness. My name is Riku. As he answered, he could see a light up ahead of him. Then close the door and come forward. How? What's happening? Go, and you'll understand. The boy obeyed and ran towards the light. The source of the glow was an enormous door, of which the light shone out. He stood in the front of it, followed his mind, and tried to pull it closed. This is like, huh? The moment he said that, his vision warped and swarmed.
Take care of her.
Leave Kairi to Sora, and I'll protect Naminé. Just as the door inched closed, a terrible roaring sound rose up. The ground beneath their feet began to crumble, and a rain of light was falling. Shooting stars blazed across the sky. The boy looked up at them in a daze. These shooting stars are just like... Riku, I'm scared. They were standing on the island's little dock, him and Naminé, looking up at the sky together. That sky was full of shooting stars, far too many to count, falling like a deluge of light. Just now, were you... I'm scared. The boy tried to tell Naminé that something was strange, but seeing her so afraid, he clammed up. Was I only dreaming? It's alright, I'll protect you, he said. Really? What if a falling star hits the island? If any falling star comes this way, I'll protect you, he grinned at her. Promise? Naminé said to her in a tiny voice. I promise, he told her steadily. Then at last she smiled and held out a star-shaped pendant for him. Here, so you don't forget our promise. It was a charm made out of a palpu fruit. They say if you wear this kind of fruit, you'll never be part of the one you love, she said. That's just... The boy started but took the pendant and looped it around his neck. So no matter what happens, we'll always be able to find each other again. Naminé smiled, and her smile blurred again in his vision. The sound of waves rushed sweetly in his ears. Watching the sunset from the islet, the boy let his thoughts wander. What was she doing these days? That girl whose name sounded soft like the waves. The boy stared at the good luck charm she had given him. Hey Riku, what you got? Sora poked his head around and peered at the star-shaped thing in palm Riku's hand. Wow, it's a palpu fruit! The boy tucked away the charm trying to hide it from Sora and stared out the ocean again. Come on! What's the big deal? It is, isn't it? None of your business. For some reason, Sora just didn't remember Naminé at all. Probably because he didn't want to remember what a horrible thing he'd done, that boy thought. Because Naminé had left soon after that day, when Sora tore up her sketchbook. And every time the boy thought of Naminé, he hated Sora's cheerfulness just a little more. Let me see! No! Sora poked at him until he found the charm. Huh? It's a pendant! Give it back! Who gave it to you? Sora taunted, running away with his clutch in his hand. Quit it! He shouted, and then Sora tripped. The charm fell into the ground. The boy picked up again and glared angrily. You know, Sora, you're out of line! What? You're trying to keep it a secret! You don't want to tell me because a girl gave it to you, huh? Sora always seemed to read his mind without even trying, barging on his heart. The boy hated that about him. It really wasn't that he hated Sora, but he just couldn't be straight for himself, and he envied that. So much it made him sick. The boy gazed at the charm in the light of the setting sun. Conversion, 100% complete. Alright, Ursula, this is gonna be an interesting fight. Yeah, let's do that. God light. Okay. That should have hurt you, Riku. What the fuck? Iframes and cutscene ass.
This won't be pretty. Get ready for this. Get ready for this.
Your Majesty!
Yeah, I'm breaking tentacles first. I'm trying to think what's the best course to go about this.
Darkness!
Dark
This
mode
won't
definitely
be
would help.
pretty. Get ready for this.
Okay, that didn't work.
Get ready for this.
Come on!
Slippery little morsel. Get ready for this. Get ready for this. Insolent little fool.
Oh, okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing?
Your Majesty!
This is not going well. Please tell me that's a gimmick card.
This won't be.
Your Majesty! Come on!
Thank you for the heal.
This.
Take this!
Get ready for this.
Like it?
Slippery little morsel.
Your Majesty! Come on!
Insolent little fools.
Okay, come on. A gimmick card would be a really nice video game. Also, why is it not...
Darkness!
Get ready for this. Slippery little morsel.
Melt. Okay, that was indeed a fight. Hope you all enjoyed the yapping I did, leading up to this part of the world. You find Replica's side of the story interesting. Okay, how the fuck do I get out of here? They're coming after me, they're coming after me. Go, 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 go. No, why did it put me over here? Why did I choose Looming Darkness for the boss room? Okay, so I think I have to go up. And then I do this. Whatever force I have. Okay. That. Where the fuck is Conqueror's Spite? Oh, it's right there. I'm stupid. The blue fucking blended in. There we go.
Why so glum, Namine?
My life
Is
fucking
there something
sucks.
that's been troubling you? Are you feeling awful about tinkering with Sora's memory? Or maybe you...
Cut it out, Larxene. Namine? She doesn't want to remember Sora.
Is that so?
Don't worry. Whatever's hurting you, I'll make it go away.
Oh, you sweet, simple, naive child.
I swear it on this. The good luck charm you gave me. See ya.
That's just amazing! It's almost like you completely made his heart from scratch. Nice touch with the good luck charm. I didn't know you could use memories to transform objects like cards into keepsakes.
Nomine's powers
You
can do
used
whatever
the
they
same
want.
trick on Sora, right? You changed Kyrie's good luck charm with your magic, didn't you? It won't be long before Sora forgets about Kyrie completely, and then he'll be all yours to...
He won't forget.
Huh?
No matter how much I change his memory, Sora will never forget Kyrie.
Nomine putting her foot down.
Memories of me, more false memories of me, will just make his feelings for Kyrie even stronger than before. Because I'm the shadow of Kyrie.
You're more like a nobody.
What's your problem with that? That should be your incentive not to screw anything up. Just do a good job rewriting Sora's heart, then you can actually be somebody, and no longer just Kyrie's shadow. You'll be real in Sora's heart.
I ain't buying it.
Too bad, Sora. You can fight me all you want, but I still won't remember a thing.
Come on, Riku. Let's quit fighting. Let's go help Namine.
Together, right. So like you. Sora, you're always trying to worm your way into my heart.
Hold on. When did I ever do that?
Huh. You forgot that too? You never cared. It never mattered to you!
You won't push me away.
Alright. Wonderland. Ugh. I'm gonna explain why this world fucking sucks, and then I'm gonna do some novel stuff. Cause this ain't a novel world. Kill me. Ugh. Boop, 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 boop. Right, Wonderland has, you have to fucking knock those doors open, because they wanted some level of interactions, I guess. So yeah, Riku being here, I have no idea why, but that's not the worst part. Look at this deck. 9 cards. 9 cards. 9 cards. And there's not one higher than a 5. And we got large body. Yeah. I'm gonna make this quick. Look a bit for the Marvel. We'll do one world and we're getting the fuck out of here. Alright, let's get this shit over with. Oops. Okay, good. I had a spare 9. Alright, Trick Master. Duels, duels, and nothing but duels. I think. Okay. Duels, duels, and nothing but duels. Ow. Please give me a card that matches. I don't have that. Please. Please, I'm begging you.
Come on!
Thank you, Maelstrom, for not even reaching all the way up. Who designed this deck?
Just me!
Alright.
Like it!
Match that should always win. Okay.
Come on!
Really? Game? Fucking drop me to the goddamn ground. Woo! What a fight. What a fight. No slice, because I only have 9 cards to work with.
Just me! Yeah! Take this!
Ugh. Ow! Okay, my table.
Come on! Take this! Just me!
Does that work with this?
Yeah! Like it!
Okay, that's not. Second chance.
Come on! Yeah! Take this!
Oh boy. Well, that was a dark mode. Let's jump. Give me a card. Oh, thank you. No, thank you. Trouble. Haha. Okay.
Darkness!
There we go. Now dark mode.
Just me!
Okay, that should do more damage now. Thank you.
Come on!
Almost done. Thank you.
Come on!
And that's all she wrote, guys. Very engaging fight. Just don't slight, don't waste any of those valuable cards you have. Just fucking do that. Be safe. Ugh. Trickmaster. Alright. Darkness. Let's get the fuck out of here. Holy shit. Okay, go down. Don't touch me. Don't look at me. Give me my HP. Not having a cure is really difficult, but I think it makes it really unique for you, Riku. It's just that fight fucking sucks. This world fucking sucks. What were they thinking? Ow. Bleeding everywhere. Oh, thank God for Conqueror's Spite. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop.
Riku!
You'll hurt Naminé if you go further.
You still want to fight? But Vexen's gone, so now you're free.
It doesn't matter what happens to him. I'm protecting Naminé from you. That's what's in my heart. Sora, I made a promise to Naminé. I promised to keep her safe.
You did?
There was a meteor shower this one night when she and I were little. Naminé got scared and said, what if a shooting star hits the islands? So I told her, if a shooting star comes this way, I will protect you.
You made a promise with a toy sword.
What? How do you know about that?
Because that was the promise I made to her that night. I would protect her. I said it.
Don't lie! You weren't the one there that night!
You're the one who wasn't there. That was when she gave her good luck charm to me.
Her what?
See?
Tell me, where did you get that? Sora. Good try.
Huh?
That must be a fake. I've got the real one right here.
Well, 2 of them?
Fake should be destroyed!
Riku.
Why do I smell burnt Vexen?
Vexen is no more.
You could say that
Yes.
shit was fire.
His scent is gone.
Now is not the
Axel
time for
struck
puns,
him
Vexion.
down. Something I find deplorable. Agents of the organization striking each other down.
Let's call it Vexion's only personality
problem
trait.
is Sora.
You have 2 personality
Vexen
traits.
proved to be no
Schemer
match for
and
him.
longing for the old
Yet
days.
he's still under Naminé's control.
But we cannot eliminate Sora, can we?
You wanna ask
Correct. For our superior, he is in dire need of the Hero of Light.
Maybe 3 of them.
When light loses sight of its path, we may find use for the dark. What we must do is obtain the darkness.
Riku. Of course.
Alright, last card. Last no world plot, because after this floor, the rest of the worlds do have plot.
Just one card left.
What the fuck is a Halloween
If I get
town?
through this, will I be free of the darkness?
Oy. Fix those fire wounds, Riku. Alright. I think I'm pretty much done with novel content. Oh, let's just blitz this world. I think, okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go fight a few enemies in here. And then, just in case there's some novel content I'm gonna cover, and then once I clear the unknown room, we're just gonna go straight for Oogie. Also, yeah, Riku gets a unique Halloween town-like texture in this world. It's really neat. Okay. There we go. Oogie should be easy. This world gives you a really good deck. Sorry.
Like it! Darkness!
Party crashes! You won't make a dope out of me! On, baby!
Your Majesty! Time's up!
Really? That doesn't count?
On, baby! On, baby!
Just me!
Sakura!
Vanish!
Damn it, really?
On, baby!
Your Majesty! On!
On, baby!
Bye.
Vanish!
Man, Riku, you're really fragile. I've been going the whole glass cannon build. Boogie Boogie! We got a regen! Alright, how the fuck do I get out of here? Ow! My ass! Do leave these guillotines around. Ay ay ay. I do quite a bit of grinding in the next two worlds for cards. Okay. Why did two Heartless spawn right next to each other? Where the fuck is the door? Was not gonna die to the fucking guillotine again. I'll just cut when I'm a conqueror's fight. Ugh, that was annoying. This is where I got a big fucking axe. Holy shit.
That scent. You're another one of those nobodies.
You've done well thus far. But to possess your powers and yet fear the darkness, what a waste.
I do not fear it.
Kinda
I
do,
sense that
Riku.
you do.
Nuh-uh.
You're also capable of controlling the darkness. Cast away your useless fear. Open your heart. Embrace the darkness.
And if I say no,
Then you're a
Then
bitch.
you lose both light and darkness. And disappear.
Oh my god! Powering up! Mickey, what's the power say about what does Scouter say about his battle pass? Oh wait, Mickey's not here.
I, Lexius, will not yield to the frail heart of an infantile coward.
Hey, I'm like 15.
Now, stop resisting. And let the darkness in.
Alright, Lexius. The gimmick is that certain attacks will make him power up, and he will stop staggering. However, him not staggering is good for certain attacks. Because watch this. We're gonna do... do a duel. This is a fast one.
This one's mine!
But not everything hit him. Now he's powering up.
Ha!
Let's run! My power has no limit!
Wait, Alexius, what did you say?
We Saiyans have no limits!
Let's charge together at full power!
This one's mine!
Okay, he's not fully unstaggered yet.
Your Majesty! Come on! Time's up!
I need to power up one more time so we can
I'll
get
break you!
Darkness!
now mode.
Can't run!
Just me!
Okay, because if he doesn't stagger, all those hits are gonna hit him.
Just give up!
Come on!
But this also works.
Darkness, give me power!
Okay, so he should be staggerable, but not invincible. One more, he will go invincible.
You can't run!
Me!
So... lay the paint on. Ooh, that was good.
Just give up!
Come on!
Misjudged you.
Haha! And that's how you do it. Slights make a real cakewalk of this guy. I mean, duels. And we got the Lexius card. A really good one, I think. But not as good as the next card we're gonna get. More darkness.
You're finished!
Don't mock me!
Ah!
You were too much trouble.
So this entire sequence of events is very different in Reach and Memories. I'm gonna let this version of the scene play out first.
Too slow.
So here, Riku calls upon Ansem's
You
power
are the superiors.
to defeat Lexius.
Forgive me, Zexion. This was a fight I should not have started.
Lexius technically got what he wanted, but it was the cost of his own existence. But in the GBA version of this scene, it is completely different. I'll show you here. Not sure which one I like better. I kind of like both.
I see you now. Clearly.
Huh?
Dankness.
Lexius?
Riku. I can see your heart.
No, it's not. Darkness this foul could only be...
Darkness is stinky.
That's it. Remember me. Let me drift into your heart.
Ansem!
It's his musk.
You called out my name. You have been thinking about me. You're afraid of the darkness I command. Good.
The more you think of me, the closer my return draws. And when I have awoken, I will take hold. Your heart will be mine!
How do I get your heart out of mines, dude? I got fucking nuked. Come here, Riku. Come here. No. Come here, come here, come here, come here.
Riku, fight!
Don't let the Diddler win!
Your Majesty!
You meddlesome king!
Oh, my everything hurts.
The king. He protected me.
What a swell guy.
Your Majesty? Where are you? Please answer!
He's so sad. He's just been doing all this alone. Like, Mickey can only send temporary power, but it's not the same as Sora always having Donald and Goofy next to him.
You're with me, aren't you?
But our hearts are connected. And that's good enough for him right now. Oh boy, alright, let's go look at the D report. Because I want to cover what we just got. No, you're not Lexius. You're the White Knight. Trickmaster, Value Break. Oogie, really good. But Lexius. Obliterate enemies, the finishing blow of a combo with a success. Ah, yes, this is it. This is a great one. Okay, so, you know Sora's warp attack, how it would instantly teleport enemies away? Yeah, this is the same. If you land a combo finish on an enemy, a good chance it will instantly destroy. This is Riku's best grinding tool, without a doubt. 50 attacks, and this also a lot. Immune to ice and resistant to physical, but weak to against special attacks. Which I think special attacks was the slice I was hitting with. Riku, Halloween Town. Yee, look at this model, so cool. Mickey also gets a Halloween Town upgrade. Characters 2. Oogie, yeah, this is just all the Disney bosses. Creeper. Alright, that'll be it for today's episode. We got through a lot, and now the plot for Riku is really gonna start kicking up. So until then, have a gay old time, y'all. Peace.